Hey guys, I'm Marie Pierce and I'm so happy to see you here. Today we're gonna get ready for a date night, and also we're gonna talk about the things that make you look expensive and the things that make you look cheap. And I'm gonna show you the whole process of doing makeup and picking clothes for tonight. And what I want to say about looking expensive, it's not about expensive accessories, it's not about all the luxury and designer stuff. It's more about how you present yourself, how you can match your clothes, how you can do makeup, and just all the basic stuff. So we're gonna cover that in this video, so stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you did it, because here in this channel I talk about Slavic culture, how to look hot, and some secrets from Slavic girls that they gatekeep. So I'm gonna spill them all. So we're gonna start with the base, the skin, the foundation. I think this is the most important thing, and I think this is what also makes you look cheap. Like if you don't take care of your skin properly, and what I'm talking about starting from the inside. Watch your diet, cutting down on sugar, cutting down on alcohol if you drink, or just, start with watching your diet and check your products that you're using, because if you're using so many, like too many skincare products, some of them can cause breakouts, for example. So if you're using too many of them, you should check them out and check the ingredients. So this is what I did, and I'm really picky with my skincare. So I'm using all my makeup bag for today. So today I'm using this foundation. I really love this CC cream. That's the cream that I'm using all the time. And I also checked this CC cream and their ingredients, and they don't cause any breakouts, which is good because my skin is really sensitive. So today I'm using this contour, Rare Beauty. It's so pigmented, so I just use a little bit slightly on my face, because I remember when I just bought it and I used so much of it and it looked really bad, even though I thought it was alright, but it wasn't at all. Also, while I'm getting ready, I want to talk about 3 psychological things that makes you look expensive, because these things are really obvious, but sometimes we just forget about them. So there are 3 psychological principles of looking expensive, and the first one is that simplicity reads as confidence. You don't need to use 10 trends, 10 accessories, 10 different colors and stuff just in one outfit, in one look, because this is what's gonna look cheap, and you really need to know the balance in it, and that's what's gonna make it look more expensive. For the blush and highlighter, I'm gonna use Rare Beauty. So if you're interested in which kind of products I used exactly, so you can just check in the description below. And here as well, I use just a little bit of the blush because it's really pigmented, and if you bought Rare Beauty, you know that, right? Because their products are really pigmented and you just need like a little bit, and yeah, but it can last longer, which is good. And the second principle is don't overdo, because when you want to put more accessories, if you want to put more details, it reads as you want to compensate, and your energy reads as that you're not enough, but when you pick only one detail, when you know that you have enough, okay, I'm gonna pick this dress and it's gonna be, I'm not gonna put so many details, or I'm not gonna put so many accents on everything, because you know that this is enough and you are enough, and this is how other people are gonna read your energy. When you see a woman that is dressed really elegantly, she is not full of different details. She's not full of different accessories, like 10 bracelets here, 10 bracelets here, and then 2 necklaces here, and then big earrings and stuff. Of course not, right? For the concealer, I'm using Rare Beauty again. Actually, a life hack with this concealer, if you want to take a picture with a flash, and if you wear this concealer, your face is gonna look really natural. I saw that when I took pictures with the flash, and I used another concealer and it looked really, really fake. But with this one, it was really natural. It looked amazing. So that's a quick tip for you. And for the powder, I have this loose powder. I really love this one, and it makes my base really, really smooth. And I want to talk about the third principle is posture and slowness. And about slowness, I'm not talking about being like a turtle or about the posture. It's not like, a health thing. It's just watching your posture and, don't slouch like that. Usually it always reads as you are kind of insecure and you don't take up space in the room. So next time you walk into the room, watch your posture, shoulders back and down, chest open, and just take up the whole space in the room. And what I want to talk about slowness, like you don't have to be like a turtle, but when someone is in a rush, it feels like they're insecure, they don't feel comfortable there, it signals anxiety. But when you're moving slowly, when you speak not, in a rush, blah, 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 but slowly without rush, it signals as confidence and, more expensive energy, I can say. So I also like, talking really fast sometimes, and then I just catch myself like, hey, what are you doing? Like, where are you rushing? Like, are you in a rush? No, I'm not in a rush. Then please, can you slow down then? So I always do that, especially when I'm in a group with someone and I want to share something or I just want to talk to someone, and it just feels like that you're gonna, take someone's time and then like, okay, I'm just gonna be quick. But no. Take your time and, just express what you want to express and talk about what you want to talk, and don't be in a rush. And also about your movements as well. For the eyeshadow, I'm gonna make it natural because my accent is gonna be on the lips today. I rarely do that, but I think tonight I really want to do red lips, so that's why I'm gonna just pick one accent that's enough to look expensive and elegant. So my base is gonna be like that. I think I remember I did the same makeup for Christmas. I think this is the last time I was using the red lipstick. Usually I'm always with the eyeliner. I'm such an eyeliner girl. I really love that. But tonight, I'm not that person anymore for tonight. And when I want to talk about makeup, I think the base is the most important thing, and the eyebrows as well. We're going to do eyebrows right now. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills product. I really love that, and I think she has really good products, and also her story inspires me so much, how she started this brand. I'm using this eyebrow shadow and I really love it. I use it all the time. Eyebrows, like naturally, they usually start from here, and then I will have to use the pencil to make them a little bit longer, to make like the balance. I have another makeup bag. I have so much makeup. I really love it. I'm obsessed with that, and I have a list of things that I want to buy next. I'm gonna use this eyebrow pencil by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. I really love that. And now we're gonna fix my eyebrows. And now let's do mascara. I'm gonna use this Sephora Lift. So now let's do my lips. First thing I do, I always put a lip balm. About the red lipstick, I'm gonna use this one of Saint Laurent. I really love this one. For the pencil, I'm just gonna use a normal Sephora one. It always looks like, like there's like a special occasion for this lipstick. But what I wanna tell you is that a special occasion is every day. Every day is like celebrating. The final touch is going to be a highlighter. I want to put this highlighter. I really love this one. Rare Beauty. This one. So I'm half ready, so let's talk about things that make you look cheap. And the first thing, over explaining yourself. Like, always tell everyone all the details, why you bought it, why you did it, what thoughts you have, all the context behind it. Usually expensive women who, women who look expensive, they don't over explain themselves. They just, they exist and they just did it, and nobody needs the explanation why they did it. Number two, visible effort, and we were already talking about it before. It's also about adding too many details so that everyone could see how much you try to express everyone, to draw everyone's attention. And the goal is always look inevitable and effortless. Number three, too many trends at once. I don't want to say that following trends is such a bad thing. Of course not. I also follow trends, but you should really be careful what kind of trends you follow. Do they match you? Do you like them? But if you put all the trends all together without thinking like if it's gonna look good or not, I don't think it's a nice and good thing to do for your outfit and for your look. You can just pick one trend you really like and that fits you and just stick to it as long as it's trendy. And number four, loud logo. I don't think I need to explain anything about that. I think it's already obvious. But if you like wearing these kind of things, like, I saw these, Chanel bags like this. I think it looks cheap even though it's Chanel. If it's like a small logo somewhere, it's okay. But if there's like a big one, like a t-shirt with like Dior logo, I don't know. It doesn't really look good, I think. And number five, we were already talking about it. It's nervous and rushing energy, anxious energy when you're always in a rush, fidgeting, always touching your hair. You can read this energy as this, this is not expensive, this is not magnetic. Just every time you catch yourself doing these things, rushing, fidgeting, you're like, just tell yourself, slow down. And these are five things that reads as expensive. And it's the opposite of those things that we just talked about before. First, calm, deliberate movement. It's not about rushing. You take your space, you take your time, you move with intention, you take your space, you feel confident where you are and what you look. Second, one statement piece, one accent. Like, for example, my makeup today, I just put one accent on it. I didn't do both, eyeliner, for example, and red lips. I just picked one accent. And it's also why a capsule wardrobe makes sense, because there's some statement pieces, some nice coats, some nice dresses. Third one, good posture and slow walk. This is what we were also talking about before. So always watch your posture and slow down a little bit your movements. The next one, being selective, not saying yes to everything and being able to say no to some things that you don't want to do. And the last one, mystery, not oversharing, not over-explaining, being able to observe people, being able to listen to people, and not trying to talk everything about yourself within the first 5 minutes you met a person. First, try to observe them and listen to them, ask questions, and start adding some information about yourself, but not too much. So here's a list. You can screenshot it if you want. Things that read as cheap: over-explaining yourself, visible effort, trying hard, too many trends at once, loud logo without the demeanor, nervous energy, and rushing. And things that read as expensive: calm, deliberate movement, one statement, rest minimal, good posture, slow walk, selective, says no to things, mystery, doesn't overshare. Screenshot these things to not forget them, and now let's pick a dress. So today I'm gonna pick this dress, and this is gonna be my accessory. I really love this necklace, so let's see if it's gonna match. So that's the dress. I really love that one. So I think this necklace looks much better. For the bracelets and rings, I'm gonna use this normal bracelet, just normal rings as well. This one and this one with turquoise stone. thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned some new insights on how to look expensive and things that make you look expensive and things that make you look cheap. I'm gonna put all the products in the description below, so check it out, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel to not miss the next videos, and see you soon. Bye.